Hi, I'm John from Gentleman of Whiskey,
I'm Brandon.
and this is Shelf vs. Tater, episode 2.
So we're back, Shelf versus Tater, episode 2.
If you haven't seen episode 1, it's linked up there. We're not going to talk as much about what a tater bottle is anymore. We're just going to focus on the whiskey.
Faith, John's wife, poured these blind for us, so we don't know which one's which. One of them is what we would call a shelf bottle or available. One of them's a tater, what we would call a tater. If you want to know what that definition is and hear us argue about it, watch the first video. There's a whole bunch of shelf versus tater combos that John and I have come up with, so we don't know which one it is. And truthfully, I don't even remember what they are, so don't tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly really don't remember what they are at this point either. We just know that there's one bottle that's highly sought after and one bottle that's pretty available. Last time was Stag Batch 17 versus ECBP A123. And in the words of Brandon, it easily won.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Stag easily won.
Yeah, so the question is, like, are there shelf bottles that can beat these tater bottles that are much harder to get? So you seek after them and then you can't get them, and maybe you're frustrated and you feel like you're missing out. FOMO's real. If you're drinking stuff blind and you take the bottle and label bias out of it, maybe there's stuff that's just as good or better. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right. On the left first. Glass
Cheers.
number 1.
Glass number 1.
How's that rolling your whiskey going?
Well, it's super thin, so I can see the line, and the legs are just starting to come down. Seems very thin. I'm getting like light and fruity notes, like some grape, maybe some like red apples.
It's hard to tell with this amount. I've got some health concerns that mean that I'm drinking less, so that's why we're only doing that much.
Well, and I'm also super in favor of like not over drinking. I feel like both of us are in a season of like reprioritizing some health stuff in life, so drink whiskey, but be healthy.
In the words of my doctor, don't give up the thing that you enjoy. And I enjoy this.
Most things other than like certain types of drugs, addictive substances. I guess this would be an addictive substance. You know, things that you inject into your body, you know, maybe you shouldn't do it all, but like...
Yep, we're doing our thing in moderation. That's kind of how we've always tried to be. We've gotten a little lit on some of our live streams.
You prioritize things and you don't prioritize other things, so...
Yep. Stages of your life. Sometimes it's not a problem, sometimes it is.
Yep. True.
So, this smells interesting. What's your take on it?
I literally can't remember all the pairings. I remember one of the pairings was Elmer T. Lee and something else, and I don't remember what the something else was.
Russell's 10.
Oh, Russell's 10. Yep. So this does not at all smell like Russell's 10 to me, but this could be a Buffalo Trace. To me, this could be Elmer T. Lee.
Could also be Blanton's. They're similar
Is
enough.
Blanton's in the mix now?
Yeah, Blanton's is in the mix.
Blanton's is now in the mix. So this could be Blanton's. It's so light, though, dude. It could be Elmer T. Lee.
Could be.
You want to taste it?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, you got to taste it.
Cheers.
It tastes high rye for sure. I don't know if I think it's Buffalo Trace, though.
Now I don't think it's Elmer T. Lee because it's way hotter on the palate. Like, there's proof on the palate and the finish that is not on the nose.
I think it's low proof. Like, I think it's probably in the 90s. But I don't think it's bad for being low proof.
No, I think it's good.
It's got some stuff to it. Some
stuff.
Interesting flavors. It's not
got some
completely
balls.
Delicate or smooth or whatever you want to call it.
So if it's 90 proof, I think it drinks above its proof for sure.
Yeah. I think it probably drinks around like a 95-ish.
Maybe even 100, maybe. Like a 100 proof that drinks below its proof.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know, for me it's got that.
Yep. It's definitely interesting. It's not bad. This would be a solid summer sipper.
Is Elmer T. Lee 90 proof?
Yeah. Elmer T. Lee is 90, Blanton's is 93.
It could be either one, I guess, then. Yeah. I keep thinking in my head Elmer is 80, but it's 90.
No, you're thinking ancient age.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, you want to move on?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's move on to number 2. And again, this isn't really about, like, guessing what these are. Isn't really a big part of this.
All right, we'll nose this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is different.
This is Old Forester.
This is Old Forester.
Now that I'm thinking about it, we did Old Forester 1910 versus Blanton's.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
So that's probably my guess.
I mean, we'll see at the end.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But yes, this has that straightforward banana note. Old Forester, Jack Daniels, you know, a lot of those. Brown Foreman things.
Brown Foreman. Yeah. Love me some Brown Foreman.
Brandon remembers what Brown Foreman is.
What?
It was a running joke between Nate and I for a while that Nate didn't know who Brown Foreman was.
Oh yeah,
He
I
knew.
think I remember him saying, "I don't know him" or something.
Yeah, he knew.
I love this nose, man, dude. It's almost like overripe, like red apples, like super sweet, like apples, like not tart apples, but like really sweet.
Super ripe banana with artificial caramel syrup.
Oh,
Like there's just a tinge of something that's like not natural about it to me.
yeah, I definitely could get like some vanilla. All right, should we taste it?
Yeah, let's taste it.
All right. Oh, let me fix my finger so that it clings.
Obviously, gotta make it sound good.
Yeah.
The palate's disappointing for me.
Oh wow.
If this is 1910, that would make sense, but the finish has taken over on it.
Dude, I agree with you. Like the nose overpromises and the palate underdelivers.
Yep.
Underdelivers.
I feel like number 1 was the opposite. I want to go back.
Yep.
I'll take a sippy sip.
A sippy sip.
A little sippy sip. The nose on this one now is more fruity to me.
It's different fruits though.
Right. Yeah, this is more like grape or like apple or cherry maybe. Like fresh cherries, not
Yes.
like artificial cherries.
Not at all like the medicinal cherry that some people would give on like
Right,
Robitussin.
yes.
It's nothing like that.
Not like Robitussin. No. I really do like the palate on that one. Especially for low proof.
Better not be high proof.
We'll stop making videos if this is high proof. Gotta be honest.
No, don't say that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm that confident.
Right.
Like I'm willing to risk our entire YouTube experience right now on the fact that this is not above 100 proof.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not taking that bet. But I don't think. What if we're super wrong? I'm not betting that.
Nose is still the same on this one. Yeah, the palate's very disappointing.
Dude, I love the nose. I love the nose, man.
I love the nose too, but the palate is just, it's not there. It does not show up.
No, it's like half of it stayed home.
Right. It overslept and like didn't
Yeah,
make the audition.
It snoozed and forgot. Yeah, it missed the bus.
It forgot the palate. It's not great on the finish either. The finish on the first one is like a riding finish. This
Yeah.
one is like nothing's there. It's oak and nothing else.
I was literally gonna say it's almost like sour oak. The oak just has started to get a little sour, and then like some heat, and that's it. All right, so what do you think?
All right. So first, which one do you like better?
Dude, I have to go with number 1.
I'm the same. They're very comparable. It's not as good on the nose, but it is equal nose and palate. It's a whole experience.
Yeah.
And it drinks above the proof that I feel like it is.
It's frustrating to me if this is the Tater and this is the Shelf, because like I don't want this series to be Taters are all better.
I'm very sure that at some point it will not be that. Let's figure out what it is, and then we'll expound on that. You have a guess as to what you think they are?
I do think this is 1910, and I think the second glass is 1910, and I think the first glass is Blanton's. That is my guess. I don't think that's Elmer Tilly.
You say Blanton's, so weird.
What do I say, Blanton's?
It's almost like you're adding a D to it, like Blanton's. Maybe that's intentional. We are out.
This is the
Drum
answer.
roll, please.
not-
My wife
no,
literally
I'm
wrote
not
that
done.
on the front of the card.
I hate that. I hate drum rolls.
Well, then you read. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you freaking read it then.
Left 4A, right 4B. So
we
it
go.
is definitely not Blanton's in 1910.
Oh, dude. Yeah, because those are new additions to the Shelf versus Tater pairings. Oh no, dude.
Left is Maker's Cast Strength, and right is OWA.
Shut up. What? Are you sure?
Dude, I need to get the bottles on this one. All right, so that was surprising. It's a really good thing Brandon didn't bet our entire channel on this. I really honestly am wondering if I made a mistake in the beginning, because this did not seem like it was 110 or 107 proof.
Okay, so these are both wheated. It is possible that the noses are not super proofy, right? Like that's a thing for wheated whiskey. They're softer typically.
Yep.
And then the proof that's higher comes through on the palate. You never know. It's possible.
It is possible.
Honestly, dude, I'm more inclined to believe it. So based on the results,
Which we were entirely wrong about. Neither of these is Blanton's. Neither of these is 1910.
and that's, you know what? That's what we get for like having an idea of what it could be. Dude, I wonder if we got on that Old Forester 1910 thing in our heads. And then we were like,
If we manifested it.
that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
I guess if we thought this was Blanton's, that's the problem with knowing, is that you put things into your head. So, I mean, we are very wrong. In this case, the shelf beat the tater.
I'm a proponent of that happening. I like OWA 107, so
Yep.
it makes me sad a little bit in my heart, but then also it makes me happy because this is $45. I can find this anywhere.
You can literally walk into most liquor stores and find this. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Shelf and Tater are 1-1. Stag beat ECBP, and this Maker's Cast Strength has beaten Weller Antique 107. So that's shocking to us. It's been a ride. Thankful to Brandon for not pissing away our entire channel.
You're welcome. Saved everybody.
I still cannot believe this, but you know what? That's the fun of blinds, am I right?
That is the fun of blinds. Absolutely. Dude, shocking.
I honestly am wondering if I made a mistake at some point when I put things in bottles, because this was, from the samples,
But the way those two tasted didn't line up with any of the other possibilities that have been bottled. That's my thing. This series isn't about nailing it anyway.
Right.
It's just picking which one's better.
Nope, that's what our new series, One Sip Challenge, is about.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Yep,
Shorts. Jinx, you owe me an OWA 107.
I mean, I have a spare. All right, if you like this content, please check out our other videos. Check out our shorts, our live streams. Check our channel or our Instagram to see what's coming and when. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, do those things.
Especially if you want to berate us for being wrong about things.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Dude, I think most things except for like meth are probably good in moderation.
Maybe not cocaine.
Yeah, not cocaine, not meth.